Now, if you have been scanning your phone or the web, you might have run across stories that say over and over that things are killing small businesses, whether they're President Trump's tariffs, deportations, inflation, healthcare, or some other issue. But according to an opinion piece in The Hill that caught our eye, none of these issues are really killing anything. In fact, there might be evidence that small businesses, if not thriving, are certainly surviving. The article's author, Gene Marks, joins me now. He is the founder and president of the Marks Group, which is a small business consulting firm. Gene, I'm glad to see you. Thanks for joining us. The times are challenging, as you say, but not destructive. Explain to my audience why.
Yeah, it's major. So I've been covering small business, and writing in various places like The Hill and The Guardian, and for the past 20 years. And I do come across a lot of articles that say how this and that is killing small businesses, and there never seems to be a lack of them. But in just the past few months, there have been many surveys that have come out. PNC Bank, the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, GoDaddy, the National Federation of Independent Businesses, which has been doing this every month, gauging small business optimism. And I mean, major small business optimism has been actually quite high. In fact, it's been very strong, according to many of these surveys. And even though the NFIB survey, which just came out this week, showed a little bit of a dip, it's still, over their 52-year average for small businesses. And so again, when I see a lot of these articles that are saying like, oh my God, this is killing small businesses and that is killing small businesses, I don't read that in the surveys. And then secondly, as you said, I mean, I run a business consulting firm. We have about 600 clients around the country, small and mid-sized businesses. I speak to a lot of business groups throughout the year. I'm not seeing a lot of businesses being killed right now. I am seeing businesses facing challenges, of course, like we do in any year. And other businesses that are, hopeful and expecting some better times in the next couple of years based on some of the recent policies that have been passed by the Trump administration. But I'm not seeing a lot of businesses being killed. Now, of course, it's a big country we live in. There are 34 million small businesses,
Right.
so it's very tough to generalize. So I'm sure there are many businesses that have their challenges and are struggling. But overall, it's just, I think it's a little bit overhyped about the killing of small businesses in this country.
Gene, rank in the order of severity these stresses: federal government shutdown, labor shortages, healthcare costs.
So, first of all, it depends. The federal government shutdown isn't affecting a lot of my clients because they're not really reliant on the government for their revenues. And they are also if they're needing government services, they can wait a little bit longer. So you asked to rank the severity, that would probably come in last place. Labor is becoming an easier issue, although it's still high on the list of many businesses. The immigration crackdown is not making it any easier because a lot of documented workers are afraid to come out of hiding for fear of being deported. That's a whole other issue. So yeah, it's putting more pressure on finding good people. So I'd say that's next up. You mentioned healthcare costs, so I'm glad you bring that up. Major, like healthcare costs went up 9% in 2024. They went up 9% in 2025. And most surveys are predicting another 9% increase in 2026. And as you know, businesses have to provide healthcare if they're competing for good talent. And small businesses are really struggling with that issue. I got to put that at the top of the list in 2026. It is a major, major concern, and it's becoming even bigger, even as we speak.
Keeping the reality all very real for us. Gene Marks, I appreciate it very much. Thanks for your time.